going to be auto-generated for you. You don't require to write all these statements there. Just write only the select and rest of all will be generated for you by rest of all will be generated for you. Okay. So let us see today how exactly are we going to do this. So this is where we stopped it in the last class here. Adapter class instance, how to create properties, methods, and what the two methods will do, and about the fill, how it works, and after the execution of the fill, all the data loaded. And second, I explained you about the update method. An update requires the commands. What commands? Insert, update, delete. Without writing how to generate the commands, we'll see. And finally, once update is completed, all the changes will be updated to database and reloads you the complete data. Now all the records are unchanged. So the colors represents what? We have modified data, but now it's unchanged data. Am I clear? So today, let's learn how to load the data into data set and how to access the data. The first thing is loading the data, and the second thing is accessing the data. Let us see both these two options today, how the data gets loaded and how the data has to be accessed. Okay. So observe, I am adding a new web form. Form 5 is a new form I'm adding. I'm dealing with the employee details only here. Employee details. Now, I'm just placing the text boxes here for loading up all the information. Again, the first text box read only is false. Sorry, read only true. Okay, and a set of buttons. Yeah. What is that? This is BDN first. This is the first button. Let me put all the captions first. First, this one. Previous. The next only. Last. and then new, insert, update, delete. Actually, the this button here, what I'm going to place is a save button, guys. It's a save button. What did save button? Nothing like it. When you click on this button, it is going to save the data to database. It is going to save the data to database. Save to database. That will save the data to database actually. Okay, fine. Then we have search button. Yeah, search option. And then we have the close button. Yeah, give some names to each and everything. BTN close, BTN search, BTN save, BTN preview, BTN next, BTN last, BTN new, BTN insert, BTN update, and then BTN delete. Okay. So I just placed all the buttons on screen that are required. And the four text boxes: employee number, employee name, job, and salary. Regarding status, guys, I did not put a checkbox here. Reason is actually status. If you remember, I just given a default value for status. True. If I don't insert, it will be true. And if you want to delete, we'll change the status. User will not select or uncheck the checkbox for any point of time. Because I did not explain you the concept earlier, I put a checkbox in the first example, but that is not required. Do you understand my point or not? That is not required here. Why is it not required? Because anyhow the user cannot deal with the status. The user cannot deal with the status at any point of time. Status is only going to be when you delete, that status will change. Clearer or not? When you delete, what will happen? That status is going to change for you. Because the status changes when you delete the data, because the status changes when you delete the data, there is no point of dealing with that status at this particular place at all. Are you clear what I said? Simply what you do is only simply what you are going to do is only you will be just going to set up your status value there. Nothing more than that will be doing up there. It is true or false will be set up there. That's it. So there is no point of talking about the status at here. Is that clear what I said? So that's why I did just remove off the status option. I removed off the status option for that particular reason only. Status option is not there. Okay, fine. What next? The next thing is, just hold on. Okay. So now let's just write the logic. So what should happen? Just like our previous examples here, when I load my form, by default, the first record should come and sit in the text boxes. Are you clear? Now the next button should take me to next record. Previous button should take me to previous record. First button should take me to first record. And last button should take me to last record. It has to do all the things. Understood my point? It has to take me to the appropriate records. First, next, previous and all. It has to navigate me to the appropriate locations now. That's what exactly the requirement is. Okay? We'll see. First thing is we need to load the data. The first thing is we need to load the data. The data should be loaded here. Okay. How to load this data is the first point. Yeah, when you open, by default, the data should come now and sit in this. And when you click on the next, previous and all, automatically that has to navigate to the next page, previous page, sorry, next record, previous record. But first, let us start from loading the record. Come on. I will show you. Watch. First, using system.data.sql client. Actually, we need the dataset class. Dataset class is present in which namespace? System.data. But that doesn't require to be imported. See the list, it is already imported. No need to import system.data. System.data is a default import. No need. Understood? So directly SQL client will do the job. Fine. What next? I need the required various objects here to work with. First, remember last class I explained you. First, SQL connection con is equals to new SQL connection. Passing the connection string there. What is the connection string? Data source is equals to server. User ID is equals to SA. Password is equals to 123. Database is equals to, what is the database, guys? CSDB. Is it clearer? So that is the database. Next, SQL command CMD is equals to new SQL command. And here we need to write the select statement. Select employee number, employee name, job, salary from employee table. Order by employee number, comma, con. Now, SQL data adapter DA is equals to new SQL data adapter. Pass the CMD here now. See now all the three classes I created. Okay. Next. Creating a data set empty. Understand, data set is created empty. And now you call the fill method and pass the data set to it and specify the table name. What is the table name? That's it. All the data is loaded. Once you do that, all the data is loaded. Okay. Watch it. Few things I'll prove you here. This is disconnected architecture. This is disconnected architecture. I'll prove you. Watch. Message box dot show connection state before calling fill. What is the connection state before calling fill? Con dot state. So this has to tell you the state of the connection before calling fill now. Same way, I'm just checking out the connection state after calling fill. Any guess what is the state of the connection before fill and what is the state of the connection after fill? I asked you any guess, you're not answering. Before calling fill, what is the state of the connection? Closed. Now guess me, after calling the fill, what is the state of the connection? Open or closed? Closed. Why closed? Array, that's what disconnected architecture. Yeah. Connection opens, data loads, connection close. All the three will happen on the fill method. Yesterday I explained you that already. Fill method opens, fill method closes. So that's it. Before fill also state is closed. After fill also state is closed. The state of the connection will every time will closed only. Is that clear? Sir, if the connection state is closed now, is the data loaded? Yes, it is loaded. I'll prove you that also. Watch. Message box dot show. Okay. Number of tables in data set before fill. What is this? A data set is a collection of tables here. How many tables are present? We can check now. How? DS dot tables dot count. Very simple here. DS dot tables dot count. It will tell you number of tables now. Now, here, after fill again, I'm trying the same thing. Okay, watch carefully, all of you. What is the state of the connection? Just a minute. Look, what is the state of the connection before fill? Closed. Number of tables? 0 tables are there, correct? Now, after fill, what is the state of the connection? But that's a clear proof to you. What is it? Table is loaded, but still the connection is closed. This proves you it is disconnected. Understood, all of you? This is disconnected. It's a disconnected architecture. Fine. Now, you remember 4 overloaded constructors of the adapter? This is one option. Second option, without writing it like this, you can say DA dot select command dot command text is equals to, DA dot select command is equals to CMD. Is the first constructor. This is the first constructor. What is shown you earlier is second constructor. This is the first constructor. Both are same only. Now also you get the same output. See? Closed. 0 tables. Closed. 1 table. Is it clear? Next. third constructor. What is the third constructor? In the third constructor, I said you, array, no need to create the command. Adapter will create the command for you. I said, remember what to do, what parameters you're passing for the command. What parameters you're passing for the command. Pass them to adapter now. Pass them to adapter and delete the command. No need command. And now run and see, still the code works as is. Loaded up, still the code works as is. There is no difference at all. Now also, it's going to be the same way how the code executes to you. Okay? Fourth constructor, array, no need connection, adapter will create connection also is at here. What to do? Pass this connection string to, in the place of con. In the place of con, put the connection string. So now, can I remove the connection object? Yes or not? Because connection object is not there, you cannot check con.state. Array, connection object is not there na. So you cannot check con.state. So I'm removing this. Anyhow, our point is, are the tables loaded or not? If the tables are loaded means connection present or not present are none of our business now. So now you see, before fill, I don't have a connection object also. So the code is simple and easy or not? No need connection, no need command. What you need is only one adapter, one data set. Array, delete all these message boxes here. That's all. That is the code. But I want this adapter to be accessible throughout my class. You know that always we go for a global declaration. Adapter globally and also data set globally. Just for the time being, I just done that there. Yeah, that's it. Is the code clear? Now, where is the data? Data set. Earlier we learned, where is the data? Data reader. Now, we learned how to access the data in the data reader, remember? Now let us learn how to access the data from the data set. Data reader, data set, both will hold you in a rows and column format here. But to access the data in a data reader, we have a pointer. Using that pointer, we need to access the data. Remember or not? By default, the pointer will be before first. We need to move to the next record. What is the drawback with the pointer access? There is a pointer-based access. What is the drawback with pointer-based access? You can only move sequentially. Only move sequentially means from first record, you can go to second record only. From second record, you can go to third record only. But data set is index-based access. Data set is not pointer-based access. What is it? Do you know the advantage of index-based access? You can jump from anywhere to anywhere. Array. You have 10 elements in the array. Can you pick the first element? From there, can you go to the 10th element? You can come to 5th element. Why? Index only, na? So index-based access is going to provide you jumping from anywhere to anywhere. That's what I said here. Scrollable navigation. From the first record, suppose you loaded 10 tables in the data set. For example, how to load and show you. You loaded 10 tables in the data set. Now you are at the first record, first table, first record. From there, I can go to fifth record, fifth table, seventh record. From there, I can come to third table, 12th record. Again, I can go to 10th table, 20th record. I can jump from anywhere to anywhere because it is index-based access. You are required to supply the table index, row index, and jump wherever you want. That is what we call scrollable. But when you come to data reader, what is it? Sequential. It is sequential, and this is scrollable. So it is something like this here. You are in the 10th floor of it. You are in the 10th floor of a 20-storied building. Are you clear? You want to come to the ground floor. How do you come? 9th floor, 8th floor, like that only, na? You cannot jump from the 10th floor to the ground floor. Okay? If you jump like this, you'll be in the hospital next. Okay? So you cannot jump. You need to come. You want to go to up also? You need to go to 11, 12. You need to follow the sequence. Data reader is also same. But data set is like a bird with wings. The bird is sitting on the 10th floor. Can it fly to 3rd floor? From 3rd floor, can it again fly to 17th floor? And again go to the 4th floor? This is also same. Data set is just like a bird with a wings. It can take you anywhere you want. Clearer or not? Now, let me explain you accessing data from a data set. All of you carefully observe this. Accessing data from a data set. Okay. Data set is a collection of tables. Array data set is a collection of tables where each table is an instance of class data table which can be accessed by using index or name. What is this, sir? Collection of, again, instance of a class data table. What is it again? Instance array. Last class also we discussed it. Adapter is a collection of commands. Each command is an instance of class command. Same only I'm telling you. Data set is a collection of tables. Each table is an instance of class data table. How to access it? Either by using its index or name. What is the name of your data set in the code? DS, right? Yes or not? That's all. ds.tables of 0 or ds.tables of employee. You got access to the table now. Understood? Where are you now? You are at the table now. In the table, what you have? Rows and columns, correct? Data table is a collection of rows where each row is an instance of a class data row which can be accessed by using index. Can I access index by using rows by using a name? No. Name. Array, row doesn't have a name. Row doesn't have a name. Name is only for table and column, not for a row. So how to access ds dot tables of 0 dot rows of 0. Is that clear? So it provides access to first table, first row. Okay, again. Read it. Data table is also a collection of rows and collection of columns, where each column is an instance of class data column, which can be accessed by using index or name. Column also has index or name now. Now tell me how to refer to the first row, first table, first column. ds dot tables of 0 dot columns of 0 or ds dot tables of 0 dot columns of. Is it clear? Yes or not? Okay. And see, this is to access a table. This is to access a row. This is to access a column. And finally, accessing a cell. How to access ds dot tables of 0 refers to past year. Which table? First table. First table dot first table, first row. First table, first row, first column. You can write like this also if you want. ds dot tables of 0 dot rows of 0 of. In the place of table index, you can use table name. Your choice. Is that clear? Understood? Now, how many tables we have? One table only. How many rows we have? Don't know. We have multiple rows. How many columns we have? That we know. 4 columns. Array, number of columns we are loading at 4. Number of rows is not in our control, yeah. That is why row doesn't have a name. Row always have index access on it. Because today 100 rows can be there, tomorrow 200 rows can be there, next day 50 rows only can be there. Who knows it? We never know the rows. Is it clear? Okay, now let me explain you how to access the data. All of you watch it. Private void. I'm writing a method. What is that? Remember this method? Show data is actually going to show the data in the text boxes. Already 3 examples I shown you with this name now. Okay, show data will show you the data. What I'm doing, text box 1.text is equals to, carefully watch guys, ts dot tables of 0 dot rows of 0, that is fixed, and here column. Better than index, use the name to be descriptive. Array, better than index, use the name. Yeah, tomorrow someone looks at the code, you'll understand this is name something something. Here also, if you want to be clear, write the table name. Anyhow, we are loading only one table, so index is okay. But when you're working with multiple tables, make the habit of using name than the index. Is it clearer, all of you? Okay, so better, I will write it as understood. The return type is object, guys. So calling dot toasting. Calling dot toasting. Same way. What is the column? Now come here and can I call the method show data? Yes or not? I'm just calling the method show data. Oh, text box 2, 3, 4. Run. The first record should populate in the text boxes. Now guys, you click on the next, it has to take to next record. Previous should take to previous record. What should I change in my code? Table indexer, row indexer, column indexer. Louder. Row index. What do you record to change? Why will column index change and table index change? Same table, same columns. What will change? You need to change the row index. Okay. So let me now tell me the logic for first button, previous button, next button, and last button. First we'll do this. Guys, listen. When I want to go to next record, earlier we simply called a method. Which method? Show data. Remember in the previous example, simply show data. Show data will take you to next record because in the show data, you have called a method called read. Read will move the pointer, next record will come. But here there is no pointer, it's index. So if I recall show data, nothing will change now. Why? The row index, table index, column index, all are fixed there. No change. So what to do? I'm doing a small thing here, watch it. I'm declaring one variable here. What is the variable name? You know, row index. What is the value? 0. I'm declaring a variable row index with the value 0. Now this row index, in the place of rows of 0, I'm using row index. And that's a variable, guys. The variable now is 0. Correct? Now tell me, before I call next, can I call row index? Sorry. Plus equals to 1 and then call show data. Did you understand the logic? Increment call show data. So takes you to next records now. Error. Why? 7 records are there. You are trying to go to next. No record present there. What is the index position? Index position is 7. Miss 8. Index position is 7. Yeah, 8th record. Not there. So until where it has to go? Until 6 now. Until 6. Cannot go beyond 6, correct? Tell me. Until 6 it has to go. Cannot go beyond 6. So to resolve this, I'm writing a condition here, watch it. If row index is less than ts dot tables of 0 dot rows dot count -1. Array, that is simple English, guys. Just you're referring to the table rows count. What is the row count to 7 -1 6 means when the row index is less than 6. So less than 6, it should be 6 now. Array, it will be 6 here. 5 is there. 5 is 6 record, correct? Now comes inside, becomes 6 there. Array, when it comes inside, becomes 6. Now 6 is there. 6 is not less than 6, will not come inside. Okay, watch. See now, no error, but some message to user. Array, last class, we have just shown that message to user na. What message? You are at last record of the table something, some message. So let me propagate that message here also. You are at last record of the table. So that you will not be moving beyond that. Is that clear? Now previous. What do you do in the previous year? Louder, yeah. Row index -1. So copy this and paste here. But now also you'll face a problem. When you'll face the problem, when you're at 0th record, when you click on previous, you go to -1 and throws you error. Correct? See now you are here, you are going to previous now. Oh, I put that code in the last button here, sorry. It's in the previous button. Error. Well, there is no at row position. Why? You came to -1. Yeah, -1 doesn't have a record. So shall I add a condition here? What a condition? If row index is greater than 0, then only decrement. Understand, yeah, the row index is greater than 0, decrement. 0, array 0, don't decrement, that's the first record. But 0, don't decrement. So what do you show? Else what? I'll copy paste this message and write the code. Watch it. You are at the first record of table. You are at the first record of table. Run. Now directly can you take me to last record and first records? Array, that's very simple code here. Why? You know the index of the first record, right? What is the index of the first record? 0. Call show data will directly take you to first record. You know the index of the last record also. What is the index of the last record? ts dot tables of 0 dot rows dot count -1 is the index of the last record. These two are fixed. Call show data. Run. Direct last, direct first. Next, first, last. Is that clearer? So the first 4 buttons are clear. So now, first at preview, it is disconnected, right? Now I preview it is callable. Alright, these are the features I explained you. First I explained you it is a disconnected. Now I preview it is. Now the third one I'm going to preview is updatable. It is, what is that? You can make changes to the data, guys. You can make changes to the data. What do you mean? What I mean is, actually the data that is present in the data set can be modified. You can modify the data that is present inside of the data set. Like you can do inserting operations, updating operation, deleting on the data set, not on the database. So understand, last example, with Excel and with SQL Server in the previous example, I shown you inserting directly in the table only or inserting directly in the Excel file only. But today, first what I'm going to show you, first I'm going to do all the changes in the data set local copy. Finally, when I click on the save, all these changes will go to database. Are you guys clearer or not? Understood my point? So let us see how to do it. First, let us start with, when I click on the new, clear all the text boxes, generate a unique employee number so that user will enter the name, job and salary and insert. Is that clearer? Yes or not? Come on, let us do it. Start with new. What should happen? All the text boxes should be cleared first. Is equals to 2 dot text is equals to 3 dot text is equals to 4 dot text is equals to empty string. All text boxes are cleared. Now generate me a unique sequential number. How do you generate? To generate this, now I don't want to go to database because all the data is already available for me in the data set. I'm not going to the database. So what I'm doing first is, watch it. I'm declaring a variable last row index is equals to ts dot table sub 0 dot rows dot count -1. What will this give me? Index of the last record. Correct? Now see, ts dot tables of 0 dot rows of. Now this refers to last row or not? Come on. The last row employee number is the highest value here. The last row employee number is the highest value. Correct or not? What is the highest value? The last row employee number. Understood? I want this as an integer. So converting into convert dot 2 into 32 int. Okay. Max employee number. What I declared? Max employee number. That's the maximum employee number. Now can I write like this? Text box 1 dot text is equals to max employee number plus 1. Max plus 1. Okay, max employee number plus 1. Actually, it's a integer here, but text box takes only string. So that's why I need to call again toString before assigning. Is that clear? Or otherwise, what you'll do? In a separate line, write what? Max C number plus plus. Incrementing and assigning. Again, without writing multiple statements, are written for you in a single statement. Max of E number plus 1. Afterward, that is converted into string and assigned to text box. What next? btn insert dot enabled is equals to true. Insert button should be disabled state. And again, text box 2 dot focus. I explained all these things to you in the previous example also. Only thing is, earlier I went to database and picked the max value. Today from data set only I picked the max value. So come to insert button, set the enabled property as false. Is it clear? Set the enabled property as false. Run. See now, the button is disabled. Click on the new 1008. Generated. Now I want to insert a new record here. I'm entering a name. Okay, job as analyst. And salary is going to be some 18,000. Now click on the insert, should insert the record. Now let us write the logic for, you want to insert in the database or data set? Data set, not a database. We want to insert in the data set. Okay. Now, what you want to do? Understand carefully. What you want to do? You want to add a data row to. Did you understand that clearly? Array, new record is a new row. We'll add to table or data set? Data table of data set. Understand the hierarchy. You want to add a new row now. How many rows are there? 7 rows are there. Now you want to add a 8 row. Why? Just now I explained to you. Every row is an instance of the class data row. 7 rows, 7 instances are there. Now you want the 8th row now. Are you clear? Now understand, how many rows are there? 7, yeah. How many? So 7 rows are 7 instances of class data row now. Now what each row? What to do? What I'm telling you, right or wrong, speak louder. You understand again? Instance of which one? 8th row. You understand English, huh? How many instances are there? Which class? Array, these 7 are instances of which class? Data row class. Now you want a new row. Means which class instance you will create? Use your brain here. You're telling 8th row instance will create. You want to create the instance of the data row. 7 rows, 7 instances. Now you need one more row. Means one more instance has to be created now. How to do? Data row dr is equals to new data row. Row is created. But what is the problem, The row is created. But how many columns? Not specified now. So what I should do again? I should do dr dot add, and I should add the columns like this now. Did you understand or not? First, what you created? Empty row. First, what you created? Empty row. And next you are going to add the columns like this. Now the columns are added now. But this becomes lengthy. Why? Tomorrow if 30, 40 columns are there, it will become a lengthy code for me now. Am I right or not? So to resolve this problem, what you have, look at this. ds dot tables of employee refers to your table, correct? Yes or not? And this is a data table. And in the data table class, there is a method called, if you call this method, the row is directly created for you with the structure of the table. With the structure, it is automatically created. No need to add the column. The row is directly created with all the 4 columns now. Did you understand my point or not? The row is already created with the 4 columns. It will create a row with all 4 columns. No need to add. Because why? I am copying the structure and creating a row now. Means the logic is present inside this method to create the row with 4 columns. Now if your table has 100 columns, the row is automatically created with all the 100 columns now. Okay now? Are you clear with the first step? What is the first step? Create a new row by calling new row method on the table. New row method on the table. Second step. You can easily understand the second step here. dr of employee number is equals to dr of employee name is equals to dr of job is equals to and the dr of salary is equals to. Can you understand that or not? What you created first here? Empty row. What is created is empty row. Now you are assigning values to the row. Are you clear? What you done first? You created a row. You assigned values. Understand here, a row is created. That's not a part of your data set now. It is created separately. Now what you need to do in the last, you'll understand this code also. ds dot tables of employee dot rows dot add dr. Can you understand that now? Understand sentence by sentence. It's simple English. dr dot tables of employee refers to my employee table in the data set. Okay? Dot rows dot add. Add what? dr. Add the dr. There are 3 steps to add a row. What is the first step? Create a new row. Second step, assign values to the row. Third step, add the row to the table. Add the row to the table. Okay. So let me copy this. Go to insert. This will add you a row. This will add you the new row for you. The new row is added for you inside of the data set. Okay. And once the row is added, what I'm doing, btn insert dot enabled is equals to false. Once the row adding is completed, the insert button should be disabled. Otherwise, if you click on it again it will try to add and primary key violation will occur. Okay, run. New analyst 18,000. Click insert. Okay, once you click on insert, this button got disabled. Yeah, that's the proof it is inserted now. And all of you watch. Present or not? That is present. But that's not in the database. If you want, you can go and see. What's your table? Select star from employee. Understood me? Just a minute. Update employee, set status. All records, I'm setting the status as active records now. We'll delete them and see that. Are you clear? There are only 7 records here, but there you have 8 records. And that is temporary. Right now it is temporary or permanent? Temporary. When it becomes permanent, when I click on the save. Without clicking on the save, tomorrow, if at all I stop my application now, I lost the data. I lost the data, see? There is no data. I lost my data. Is it clear all of you? Yes or not? Okay. So that's what. Okay, fine. Let's try again, guys. Let's try again. New. Okay. Entering the record. Analyst 18,000. Insert. Record is inserted. Now, where is it added in the table? Top of the table or bottom of the table? Come on, 7 records are there. Now the 8th record is added. The top or bottom? It is added in the bottom. It is added in the bottom. When I click on the previous, where it has to take me 1007, correct? So click on the preview button. Where is it added? The top or bottom? Top. It is added in the top. When I click on the next, it has to show me 1001 then, correct? Where is 1001? Confusing now? It added, but confusing, where is it added? Again, click on the previous, where it has to take 100? 1001 is only coming, but earlier 1008 is there. Where is it added? The first record it is telling, it added in the last place only, yeah. But earlier, why you get the wrong answer? Why you get the wrong value? Because that is all based on the row index, yeah. Your next and previous will work based on row index, correct? So initially, just observe carefully. I'm starting my application. What is the row index value now? 0. Now I clicked on the new button. I inserted the new record. Okay. I inserted the new record. And after I inserting the new record is inserted, but row index is 0 only. What is the row index? This is added in the last phase, but what is the row index? 0. Your next and previous executes your logic based on the row index. Because the row index is 0, when you click on the previous, it is telling you have the first record. Understood me? So without facing this problem, let's do one thing. What? Once the insert is completed, I will set the row index equal to ts dot tables of 0 dot rows dot count -1. Did you understand me? Array, I'm setting the row index to a last record now. Row is added. Set the row index to last record. So you want a last record, it is also last record. So next and previous will work correctly now. Run and see. See now, new. Entering the values. Job is analyst and salary is 18,000. Click on the insert. Now the row index is also set to the correct position. That's you see next. Your at last record. Previous. Working fine now? Okay, that's what. Just that is a behavioral correction. That's all. There is no error. That's only a behavior correction is what I've done there. Yeah, there is no error over there. No error. Just the behavior is corrected. We just rectified the behavior. That's all. To make the things descriptive, I'm using the table names there. That's all. Table names, column names. Just tomorrow it will be a little bit descriptive. Employee table, employee number column, something like this. Is insert clear? What next? Update. I want to update a record. Which record? Which record you want to update? Don't know. How do I know? User will click on the button like this, stop somewhere and try to update a record and click on update. Should modify the record now. Understood my point or not? Which record should be modified? Which record should be modified here? The record pointed by the row index should be modified now. Array, you are a third record. So row index is pointing to that record only. That record only has to be modified now. Did you understand or not? You are at the third record. So row index is pointing to third record. That should be modified. Now you click on the next. This record should be modified. Next. This record should be modified. Which record should be modified? The record pointed by the row index should be modified. Correct? Tell me. I want to modify this one as 6,000. And for update, what did I say here? Did I say update only the column or update all columns? For update, what did I say? Update all the columns or update only the column? Update all columns. Don't try to check which one is updated. That's what I said here. Tomorrow 20, 30 columns are there. Identifying which column is modified will become a hell. So don't do that. What to do? Simple. Modify all columns. Blind rule. Okay now? See the code for update. Update code is also very simple. See the code for update. Now see, I'm saying ds dot tables of which table? Employee dot rows of row index. This is point which row here? The current row. Row index is only the current row. Is equals to, sorry, of ename is equals to text box 2 dot text. Did you understand the code? Array, you modified the value in the text box, sir. You are assigning back to the table now. You are assigning it back to table. When you are assigning to the table, you should tell now which table, which row, which column. I'm telling that only. Which table? Which row? Current row. Current row is always row index. Which column? Employee number. So what will happen? The values in the text box will be assigned back to the data table. Will be assigned to the data table. Understand, you are making modifications in the local copy, that the data table only, not in the database. Okay, next, same code. Tell me, job, salary. Here, text box 3. Here, text box 4. That's it here. Nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. If at all you want to give a message, give a message. Otherwise, ignore it. Nothing to do. Array, you're doing, you're assigning, you're overriding the old values with new values. Where are the old values? The old values are in the data set. Where are the new values? Text box. From the text box, I'm assigning the values to the data set. That's it. Run and see. Simple code here. Reassign all the old values with new values. That's all. Shall I modify? 6,000. Okay, now click on update. That's updated here. Watch. Because it's updated, you must see the latest value now. Got it or not? The value is modified in the data set here. So you're seeing the latest. Come back and see. This is the latest value. Once you stop, all the changes are lost. Because all the changes are lost, now you will see the old value. Is it clear? Clear? So how to update? Update one step. That's all. What's the step? Reassign the old values with new value. Where are the old values? Reassign the old values in the data table with new values present in the text boxes. So the overrides the old values with the new values. That's it. Delete. Which record to delete? Current record. Again, the same story. Current record. Which record? Current record should be deleted. So how to delete? Watch. DS dot tables of employee dot rows of which record? Row index dot straight away one line of code. That's all. Delete. Understood or not? Once deleted, be careful. Once deleted, the text boxes and everything should be empty now. Should be cleared off. Correct or not? Should be cleared off. So what I want to do, once deleted, I want to move to the first record. Once deleted, I want to move to the first record. I just want to move to the first record there. Are you clearer or not? Okay, the first record or previous record? Your choice here. If at all you want to move to first record, what you will do? BTN first dot. The click event of the first button will execute and the control will jump to the first record automatically. No, not to the first record here. Take me to the previous record of the next record. What you'll say? BTN dot perform click or BTN next dot perform click. Choice is yours. Understood me? So you can see now. I am clicking on next. I want to delete this record. Delete. Once deleted came to first record now. So now the record 1003 is deleted, correct? Yes or not? So now 1002. When I click next button, where will it take me? Louder. 1004. It has to take me to 1004. By 1003 is deleted, correct? Yes or not? So click on the next. I'm getting error here. It did not take me to 1004. I'm getting error. Why, sir? Record deleted na? Array, understand a point here. Are you working on the database or data set? In the data set, when you say delete, don't expect it to delete the record for you from there. It won't delete. Why, sir? Why it won't delete? I'm asking to delete now. If you delete a record like this, tomorrow when you're updating the data of the data set to the database, when you're updating the data of the database to the data set, how do you know here which record is deleted? All the inserted records should be inserted there. All the updated records should be updated there. All the deleted records should be deleted there. If deleted record is not present with you, how do you know which one is deleted? Did you understand me? That is why you recollect the picture what I shown you yesterday. When I shown you, this is what I explained you. It is not deleted. That is still in the data set only. The status will be changing, that's all. See, black color. What is the black color indicates as it here? Unchanged. It is a unchanged. Green indicates what? Inserted. These are newly inserted. Blue indicates what? Updated. Red indicates what? Everything is present inside the data set only. Are you clear? When I save, what will it do, It will pick the inserted records and inserts them into table. It will pick the updated records and update them on the table. It will pick the deleted records and delete them on the table. Did you understand me? Yes or not? If you don't have the deleted record in the data set, how do you know what record to delete in the database now? There are a million records here. You loaded out million. You deleted one record. That information is not with you. Then how can I delete the same record in the database? I should perform a row-to-row comparison now. Array, million rows with million rows again. See how much time it will take now. Understood me? So that's why it won't touch all the data. What it touches? Only inserted records, updated records, deleted records. But it won't touch unchanged at all. That is why it will maintain all the records in the data set, but only the status will be changing. Are you clearer or not? So right now, what is the problem I am facing in the code? The problem what I am facing in the code is, I said delete. This record is deleted. Now when I come here and when I click on the next button, that status of the record is deleted, correct? Yes or not? And deleted records cannot be accessed anymore. Deleted records cannot be accessed anymore. So when you try to access it, it will throw you an error. What is that? Deleted row information cannot be accessed. And where are you facing this problem? The problem is coming while you call show data. Array, show data will try to access and show na. There it comes now. How to resolve it? Watch it. I am writing a condition in the show data. If ds dot tables of which table? Employee table dot rows of which record? Row index dot row state. We have a row state now. We have a row state now. Okay. Not equal to, just like connection state. Remember, I shown you 5 states of the connection: open, closed, broken, connecting, executing. Yes or not? Okay, like this, we have different row states also. So what are the different row states? Someone's video is on, check it out. Shrikant. Is equals to data row state dot check out all the row states. And I don't look at the stars. I said, 5 states. What is first state? Means inserted. Second, deleted. Third, detached. What is detached? Detached means new row is created. I shown you new row method. New row is created, but still not added to the table. Still not added to the table. Row created, not added to table. That is called as detached state. Once it is added, it will become state. Next, unchanged. I already said here. Modified. Modified means updated. Detached means just now I explained you. Deleted is deleted. Inserted. There I said inserted. Inserted is added here. There I said updated. Updated is modified. Deleted is deleted only. Unchanged is unchanged. Are you clear? Okay, now what is the condition? Not equal to deleted. If it is not equal to deleted, then only show me this. Else. Else what? Else means deleted. If it is deleted, I wanted to display a message. What message? Current row is deleted and cannot be accessed. You cannot access that row anymore now. Are you clear? I am skipping with a message. Watch now. Delete. Okay now? Next. Are you clear? Come back. 6, 5, 4. Again the message is coming. 2, 1. Is that clear? So did you understand how to make all the changes in the data set now? So is it proven data set is updatable? Come on. Is it proven data set is updatable or not? It is updatable. Data set is updatable. Okay. Just a minute here. While inserting and updating and deleting, we did not inform anything to the user. Okay. So just a message. What message? Inserted new record into or inserted a data row. Inserted a data row added to is it clear? Next. Oh, sorry, wrong place. Not new. For Insert. Insert. What next? For update also. What the message? Data row modified in data table of data set. Correct? Data row deleted from data table of data set. Is that perfect now? It will just to show you the appropriate messages when you try to insert or update. See, I'll click on new button. Okay, I'm entering the name. I'm entering a name, some salary. Insert. Data row added to data table of data set. Again, new button. Okay, new button. Just giving some name here. What's it? Philip. Okay, the job is clerk. Salary some 5,000. Insert. Inserted. How many records are added? 2 records are added. Okay, now you can see the 2 records here. Clear? Now I want to change the salary of this manager as 32,000. 32,000. Click on update. This analyst salary I want to change to 21,000. Update. I updated 2 records. Clear? Next. I want to delete the record 103. So now it's not taking you to record. And I want to delete the record 105. 2 records are deleted also. Understood? Now all the modified data is present inside the data set. The data set contains 2 inserted records, 2 updated records, and 2 deleted records also present in it, right? Tell me. Okay, so you can see now 2. So this is a deleted record. This is updated. Deleted. Updated. Unchanged. Added. Added. Understood or not? Okay, new. Some Suresh, salesman, some 18,000. Insert. So you are doing some changes. 3 records are inserted. 2 records are updated. 2 records are deleted. So once I click on the save to database, all these changes should be updated on the database and I should get back 8 records. Correct now? 8 records. Why 7 are there? 3 are added 10. 2 are updated 10. 2 are deleted 8. So when I click on the save, all the changes, remember here, it want to take all the data to database to update. What it will pick, you know? It will pick the inserted records, inserts them on the table using insert command. It will pick the updated records, updates them on the table using update command. It picks the deleted records, deletes them on the table using delete command. Once all operations are performed, database contains perfect final data now. Tell me, now it will remove the data in the data set and a fresh copy loads for you with all the record status as unchanged. That's what I explained in the last class to you. Once the update operation is completed, what is loaded? Fresh data with all unchanged data. Here see, we have 4 initially, right? 4 inserted. 1 is updated, 1 is deleted. Means 2 inserted, 6. 1 updated, 6. 1 deleted, 5. Finally, 5. Now again, once the update is completed, database and data set are in sync with each other. Again, you can start doing your changes as another transaction. Let's a new story begins again. Is it clear? So what is pending for us now? Save. When I click on the save, all the data should be saved to database, correct? And before you save, you need to generate the insert, update, and the delete commands. They are not there. So tomorrow I'll show you how to generate them and how to save the data and the search. All these things we'll see tomorrow. Let's stop here. Yeah, I'm uploading the notes here. I'll just uploading the notes. I updated on July 26th. And I'm telling you, when I just modify existing, you won't get mails. But all of you are thinking you'll get a mail, you won't get a mail. When you get a mail is only when I add a new link. When I modify existing, you won't get any mail. Yeah, I uploaded a new copy. You can just download and work it. Okay, stop it. We'll meet tomorrow. Selenium is a part of the first stack. In the starting classes, I said you what are the course content. Why Selenium comes here? Hmm? Auto size false chain. హెడ్డింగ్ కి ఆటో సైజ్ అనే ప్రాపర్టీ ఉంటుంది. ఆటో సైజ్ ఏంటంటే సైజ్ బట్టి అది అడ్జస్ట్ అయిపోతుంది. ఆటో సైజ్ ఫాల్స్ చేస్తే అప్పుడు డాక్ ఫిల్ అయిపోయి పనికి వస్తుంది. అదే ఆటో సైజ్ ఫాల్స్ చేసింది చాలు. ఆప్షన్ ఉంటే వస్తుంది తెలియదు. ఓఎస్ బేస్డ్ అది మనం ఏం చేయలేము, దానికి ఆప్షన్ లేదు. ఓఎస్ బేస్డ్